What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Grace Under Fire. We're just going to leave it as my name. And welcome to Red Cup Conversations. Now, today, I want to say a couple things about my main man, 50. Now, look, 50, you petty. And I'm mad at you for making disparaging comments about black women and calling us, what do you call it? Round the way and like unfascinating and things of that nature. So, I'm feeling some type of way towards you, but I will say this. I think you're brilliant. I think you are a very, very smart individual. I am in the midst of reading your book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. And at first, I was like, I'm not going to support 50 Cent with the way he was talking about black women. I was really feeling some type of way about you. But aside from the way that I feel, I always found you to be very intelligent. I actually read the 50th Law, and before that, I read the 48 Laws of Power, and I just happened to see that you were in there. Come to find out, you friends with Robert Greene, okay? So you're friends with Robert Greene. And the other thing that I found fascinating about you is that you're friends with Deepak Chopra. Now, I am a follower of Deepak Chopra, and I'm totally into, like energies and things of that nature, and guarding your gates, being aware of your power of choice, being aware of your personal power, being aware of the energies that other people bring into your life, into your space. And so I do like that you address that in this book. I'm really feeling this book. And I'm still floored that you're friends with my main man, Deepak. How lucky are you? I do like the quote that you said, anyone that says that money doesn't change them has not made enough money. So I really appreciate the jewels that you're dropping in the book, and I thank you for putting out the book. I also want to let you know, when it comes to your audiobook, 50, I really enjoy the sound of your voice. I actually went to sleep to your audiobook. It's a very soothing, very calming sound, and it's just, you're right. You do have two sides of you. You have the 50 Cent, the petty, fearless individual, and then you have Curtis Jackson. And Curtis is who I like. Actually, I like both of you, but I really like Curtis. You're a very savvy individual, a very good student. I love that you are a student of life. I love that you study successful people. I love that you study the environment that you are in at any given time. You are really a masterpiece, 50. I'm still mad at you, though. You have to be consciously aware, and I know that you are, especially being friends with my main man, Deepak. You have to be consciously aware of the energy that you are giving out, and to make comments that, dim the light of women that are born in America, African women born in America. You really did us a disservice. I personally feel slighted. You don't know all of us. You cannot say that we're not fascinating. And this whole thing about exotic. Shh. Do you know who we are, 50? We carry the mitochondrial DNA, okay? That's who we are. You can't get more out of the ordinary than that. We are the only ones who carry that. Recognize. Now, let's go more into 50. What I like about what you say in this book is that you took things that had happened to you and you faced them head on, and you became fearless by recognizing that everything that you were afraid of had already happened to you. I feel two ways about that. I love that you said on the other side of fear is freedom, but also my heart broke for you. My heart broke for you, 50. My heart breaks for you a lot. I'm getting emotional because I really care. That's just the way the good Lord made me. And it's because I care that I was so angry with you for dimming the light of the African woman who is born in the United States of America. We are awesome creatures. We are beautiful flowers, just like every other woman. No one's better than anyone else. And I really have been a little bit stuck on that. But I'm going to move on so we can keep talking about your book, 50, because you deserve that acknowledgement. A lot of people find you petty. You are 50. You petty as hell. You stupid petty. A lot of people, I think they look past your intellect. I don't. You're very smart. I'm so grateful that you put out the books that you have, and I'm going to look to see if you have any other books. I mean, you friends with Robert Greene? I've been read that book. Okay, Robert got a lot of books that I like. But to see you come in and collaborate with him on the 50th Law. I read that book a long time ago. I'm trying to remember some things that stood out. I do remember how you would play the media to your advantage. And, with your pettiness on Twitter or what have you. I don't have Twitter, but maybe I need to get it. Listening to you on this latest book, maybe I need to go ahead and get myself a Twitter and Instagram and all that nonsense. I wonder what I'm going to call myself. Ooh, I got to think about that. Because I need to change with the times. Isn't that what you said? Change or die. Change or die. I must be flexible with times. I think people need to mind their business a lot of times, personally. But I do like to interact with people. It's just that when I go in my space, I want to be left alone. Okay, you feel me? But anyway, I just think that you're a fascinating individual. You are definitely a jewel dropper. I wish I knew you personally. I see that you talk about the different kind of friends that you became attracted to as you evolved on a spiritual level. You elevated yourself. You elevated your mind. You have elevated your awareness. And you had a spiritual maturation that is actually beautiful to watch. I saw that you talked about the relationships between yourself and your sons. I thought you had more than 2 kids, though. I don't know. How many kids you got, 50? I remember you wrote that song, Have a Baby by Me, Baby, Be a Millionaire. You talk about thoughts up in that song, Have a Baby by Me, Baby, Be a Millionaire. See, what you needed at the time, but you weren't in a place of conscious awareness yet. What you needed at the time was a woman who was not materialistic, a woman who was, attracted to your mind instead of your material wealth or instead of your physical appearance. I do like that you say that although you are 44 years of age, you feel that you are young, and that is amazing. I love to hear you say that. You said that you're fresh in your appearance. Yeah, you got a couple of grays. God bless them couple of grays. There's people out here that don't even get to have them. You know what I'm saying? It is a blessing. A blessing to grow and mature and have the grace underneath you to live another year of life. But I love your spirit. I love the spirit that you have in this book. You are just amazing. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I think you are amazing. I think the book is amazing. I think everybody should go out and read it. God bless it. Anyway, what else do I like about the book? Okay, so you acknowledged that you have difficult relationships with a difficult relationship with one of your son. He is full of hurt, and that anger is the hurt turned outward, and he doesn't have anywhere to put it, so he's directing it at you. And you did say that he is a mirror of the relationship that you had with his mother. I wonder if you thought about the part that you played in that painful relationship. I'm sure there's a part that you played as you climbed the ladder of success. I'm sure the thoughts was all around you, 50. And from the comments that you made about run-of-the-mill black women round the way filet, the comments that you made like that, I can only guess that you broken this woman's heart probably several times. And so for that, you have to come to a place of humility and apologize. Now, I don't know if you did or didn't. I'm just saying. You have to come to a place where you just wholeheartedly apologize to this woman. And you're going to have to, I hate to use the word placate, but you're going to have to satisfy her hurt so that she can be unstuck and move on. You can't do anything about her choosing to remain in a place of hurt, but you also don't have to feed it. You don't have to feed it as far as like the negativity, because petty, I said 50. I said petty. 50, Curtis, petty ass Jackson. You are known to throw daggers when people are already down. Ooh, which brings me to another point. Petty ass 50. You so petty. You straight assassinated Lloyd Banks. You assassinate Lloyd Banks and say you're not trying to assassinate him, but you basically call him a porch dweller. You said everybody was outside doing their thing, and he chose to sit on the porch. And you said that he actually wears his wears everything on his sleeve he has on his arm, lazy Lloyd. So you call him out several times. Oh, 50, 50, 50. You call him out several times. And I can't help but laugh at the way you call him out. You said that, he chooses to sit on the porch and have things come to him rather than go out off the porch and get in the mix. And that's true. There's so many people who become complacent in life. And those complacent people are the people that everybody needs to get away from because they're not going to go anywhere. You ever think about those bar graphs? And you have some bars that stop right here, and then you have some bars that keep going. So a Lloyd Banks would be someone whose bar graph stops right here, but you don't want that. You want to be someone whose bar graph keeps going up, right? So you totally called his ass out, and it was hilarious, but it was funny. You are a very entertaining person, 50, and I love you for it. Still mad at you though. Help me get unstuck, okay? Help me get unstuck. Issue an apology, okay? Issue an apology. I think we're beautiful. Like when we're beautiful. I might be tired in this little video or whatever, but I think I'm beautiful. And that's all that matters. Let's see. So you called out Lloyd. Oh, the way you called out Puffy. You called him a copycat. Said that he had bad ideas. That's funny. So I love the way that you're able to fearlessly address things. That is one of the things that I find most attractive about you. It's that you say that it's not that you have no fear. It's that you feel the fear and you do what you need to do anyway. You lean into it and you face it until things are resolved. And I love that you say that. And I will take that with me for the rest of my life. And I will teach others. That's actually why I chose to read your book. It's because I know that you have a wealth of information. I watched you go from being a rap person. I said rap person. A rap star. A rapper who had been in an unfortunate incident that actually I think it helped catapult your career actually, because I remember seeing that on MTV that you had been shot, and then I remember seeing you with Eminem, and I remember how much you smiled, and I was like, wow, he's really smiling, but you kind of like held your teeth together like just while you were talking. You were like, yeah, and I liked you even then. I like you a lot, 50. There's some things about you that I got issue with, but I like you a lot. Not that that matters to you. You don't know who I am. I'm just a chick with Red Cup Conversations here on YouTube. Where is my cup? Today I don't have it. I mean, it's here in this space that I'm in, but I actually just don't have it on me, and I don't feel like going to get it just for the sake of having red cup conversation. I do hope that you are enjoying this video right now. I've wanted to make a video for the last couple days, but honestly, I just wasn't feeling it. If you see my eyes, they're a little watery. I'm kind of suffering a little bit. Got a hurricane going on, and I don't know, some things are blowing all over the place. And I guess I'm having an allergic reaction to whatever the heck's blowing from these hurricanes. So, anyway, back to the book. Okay, so you totally destroyed Lloyd Banks' character there. You talked about Tony Yayo. That was funny as well. And you gave some business advice, and I do appreciate that you did that. You said put it on paper, and that reminded me of a song. You got to put it on paper. You got to put it on paper. Yeah, you gotta put it on paper, because if it's not on paper, it doesn't exist. And just like you said, people will say anything, and it's easy to promise you half of nothing. So that is a very important talking point. So people, if it's not on paper, it doesn't exist. Make them put it on paper. Don't give in to the handshake and the hugs, because people lie. They'll say, I never told you that. Oh, you misconstrued what I said. Yeah, people will say whatever they want. And you're right. The corporate world, the business world is full of sharks, ruthless sharks. God, and you got to really protect yourself in it. Another thing you said, there are people who are comfortable being big fish in little lakes, but they don't want to go out into the ocean. They don't want to be a fish in the ocean. They want to be the big fish of the lake, king of the box, if you will. You want to stay away from those people. Those people are your silent enemies. They don't want to see you shine greater than they are. Oh, that's another jewel you dropped. Never outshine a master. You got to keep some things on a low to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let your teachers feel like, like you're just one step underneath them, or a match to them. I think that's just for ego's sake and to keep relationships going well. After all, they are the ones that taught you what you know, right? Okay, I guess I'm done. I have enjoyed your book. I will probably come back with some more thoughts about you. 50. I've been inspired to go back and reread the 50th Law. I read that book years ago. I want to say almost like 10 years ago. I don't know. I gotta look, but it was a while ago that I read that book. 50. I just think that you're a very smart person, and just to watch you climb the way that you have, and to watch you transition, it's been amazing. And here's the thing. Why am I sitting here talking like I'm talking to you? Maybe one day you'll see this video. I don't know. 50 Cent also, I love that he spoke about meditation. Meditation is something that I preach about. Oh my God, I tell everybody to meditate. And I follow Deepak Chopra. And in this book, he acknowledges the importance of meditation. He speaks about how he has learned to repeat a mantra. When he's in his most anxious of spirits, he just repeats the phrase, I am, I am, I am. One day I was on a workshop call, and a brother called in, and he said, I'd like to introduce you to the two most powerful words in the universe. I was like, ooh, what's it gonna be? And then he said, I am. I said, what the heck? I am. Then I started thinking, and my brain started running. A man is as he thinks. It's written all over the place. You are everything that you think you are. I think that's a Buddhist saying. And then he introduced it. He said, your life is directed by everything that you think. You're everything you think you are. He said something of that nature. By that time, I was already in my mind space. But I'm appreciative of learning those two words from him on that workshop call. The universe is abundant. There's so much out there that we don't even know about, And my aim in this lifetime is to discover many of those secrets that go unspoken or are not freely shared. And I'm going to come back and share them. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Yeah, I guess I spoke a lot to 50. I'm going to have to rewind this. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it like it is, you know, because I say a lot to 50 on here, even though I'm here to speak about the book. But in order for me to have the level of enthusiasm that I have when I'm speaking about what I've learned so far in this book, I guess I had to change the direction of my language and say it as if I'm having a conversation with him. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will talk to you later. Deuces.